Hi there, welcome to another week of Counter-Strike game and skin market update. This is Skinomics2, and this video covers the 24th of February to the 2nd of March. A quick word from our sponsor CS Money before we dive in. Go to trade mode, easily find the skin you want, and trade it in a few seconds. You can fund your purchases via your skins or a variety of methods. For something different, big discount on skins, you should definitely try the market mode. It is peer-to-peer, so it means you can find very good deals there. You can sell your skins instantly as well to cash out. Follow the link in the description and start trading skins the best way. Let's dive right into the headlines. Starting with the Armory Pass, return for all items have close to within a range of 10% this week between 120 and 130%. As expected, the low return of character craft stickers in the last week has been corrected, as redemption numbers automatically correct outliers on both sides. Shanghai Major stickers saw the contender team stickers go above 100% return, as the low unboxing numbers cannot keep up with the demand for the underlying stickers. Despite this, over 100% return for an item you can buy in the store is quite crazy. However, this arbitrage is unexploitable given the transaction costs on both Steam Market as well as third-party marketplaces. This week, I wanted to cover a sale that was made on the 14th of February in a little more detail. A Diamond Gem Karambit Phase 1 sold for $15,000, much more than the typical $2,700 a Phase 1 gets, and even more than the typical $11,000 Emerald Karambits get. Diamond gems are gamma Doppler finishes with as much blue as possible. This term is quite loosely defined, and the two most popular guides on Karambit Diamond gems orders patterns differently. For example, the pattern 606 that was sold for $15,000 is considered tier 1 in one guide, but only the 29th best pattern in the other. Moving on, Leetify published some interesting statistics on the balancing of different maps at different premier ranks as well as the pro scene. The only map to showcase significant imbalance is Anubis, with the T side winning 56.7% of the time in professional play. Interestingly, the lower the rank, the more balanced both sides are on most maps. Perhaps this is due to games generally being more focused on the opponents rather than the objective in lower ranks. Cash is likely coming later this year. I do wonder which map it would replace if any given these numbers. In lighter news, the longest game ever to take place on FACEIT happened this week with a 103-100 scoreline. The game took well over 2 hours and 3 players left the game during the match. The player count has exceeded the record for CS2 again on the 1st of March, only 29,000 shy of CSGO's peak. By the time this video is up, there is a likelihood the game will reach all-time records surpassing the 1.81 million set by CSGO. Despite the number of bots, this is still a positive outcome. Valve has released a major update to their Valve Regional Standings, or better known as VRS, this week. There are 4 major changes aimed at addressing each of the 4 issues raised in the past few months. The first change is that forfeiting now counts as losses. Imperial FE used forfeiting as a strategy to maintain their rankings. This will no longer be an available option. The second change is that adjustments to rank will only apply to teams after the entire tournament. This aims to avoid an unfair situation which had applied to Gamer Legion, whereby teams losing earlier would gain points earlier. The third change involves decreasing the number of games required to obtain a VRS ranking. NIP was an unfortunate team that had to grind through many games to even enter the VRS register, which caused player frustration. The fourth change adjusts ranking based on club share earnings as well now, given how ESL distributes their prize money slightly differently to only tournament winnings. The community reacted broadly positively towards all 4 changes. Last headline of the week, ex-coach of Soar took the organisation to court over an undisclosed issue. The ex-Soar and current NIP player Arados showed up to testify in court. Not much detail is known, but Soar was clearly unhappy with this arrangement. Finally, let's move on to our weekly craft idea. I have a few country flag crafts for you to use with the handle of the AK. The blue laminate combined with any borderless Na'Vi sticker will get you the Swedish flag. The green laminate combined with 4 legacy stickers and an eye contact sticker makes the Brazilian flag. Lastly, the slate combined with Na'Vi and Australis stickers make a Belgian flag, and combined with Koi and Mahjong stickers make an Estonia flag. Switching gears to the market, the Skinomics2 index, which contains a list of items I used to represent the market, increased by another 0.6% this week, marking the 8th week of increases in succession. The market is running extremely hot right now. In a similar fashion, the Esport Fire index, which contains a list of 300 high-value liquid items, continued to increase as well. However, the trend line experienced more volatility this week comparatively, and therefore the line is no longer perfectly linear. Moving on to the value of trade and trade volume data sourced from iTrade.gg. On BUFF, trade value has declined slightly compared to the peak set around the Chinese New Year. I note there was a malfunction with the CS float data, hence it is not presented this week. Now, let's break the skin market movements down into categories. Starting off with knives and gloves, the overall trend is up, but results were mixed this week. Higher tiered weapon skins show mixed results as well, apart from the Vulcan, which increased dramatically. Agents have had a week of volatility, with Number K and Rixor both down. Last but not least, we saw the affordable weapon segment increasing in the grand scheme of things. Moving on, according to CS2 Case Tracker, case unboxing numbers trended up again after staying at 5.5 million for 3 weeks in a row, now at 5.9 million. This is in line with the increased player numbers. However, perhaps due to cases increasing too much in the previous weeks, non-active case prices actually dropped this week, with the exception of the Prisma 2, which increased by 11%. Active case prices were a more mixed bag, with the Fracture case being the only detractor. Kilowatt still has the highest return on opening at 73%. Let's now take a glimpse at this week's biggest winners and losers. I have increased the threshold to 100 CNY to avoid pumps and dumps. The winner this week were from the M4s increasing again after overreactions to gains and then overreaction to losses. The other winner was the Kitty P90 from the eSport 2013 case. The losers this week are 2 old tournament stickers and then the Inferno Collection safety net, which only dropped with a lower margin. On to the top trades of the week sourced from the skin trading site iTrade.gg. On BUFF, the first place was the third lowest float StatTrak Neon Rider in conjunction with 4 Cato 14 Vox Hollows for $47,000. The second place was a tier 1 Karambit Blue Gem in minimal wear for $41,000, and the third place is a low float Wild Lotus with 5 Vox 2015 stickers. CS Float also had some exciting sales this week. The lowest float Vice Glove sold for $20,000 in the first place. The other two were a tier 1 Blue Gem AK and a pair of minimal wear Pandoras respectively. Moving on to game news, there was one update this week. It was a very small patch, however, as it included a fix to Inferno, the entire map had to be downloaded again, hence why the update was 500 megabytes. Onto the pro scene, PGL Cluj-Napoca was won by Mouse last week. Despite this, Nico took home the MVP for his excellent performance, netting an average rating of 1.27. This week, ESL Season 21 has been set in motion. Round 1 already saw some unexpected results, with Ty Lu beating 3D Max in a best of 3 series. In other news, Texi has been banned by CCT as he intentionally disconnected during a game. An investigation as to why is still ongoing. Jax departed from NIP. Ex-Falcon player Boris signed for Zizia. And lastly, a photo of Nitro signing for a Valorant team was posted around. It turned out to just be a prank by the 100 Thieves Twitter account. Nitro currently plays for the NRG CS2 team. I am still open to skin donations and a reminder to join my Discord. Thanks to CS Money for the sponsorship. Please like, share and subscribe. On that bombshell, that was all for this video. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.